Hello, my name is Voya and welcome to My Deep Guide. In today's video, I wanted to check out something that really caught my eye. Usually I don't do these things mostly because they're not that much readily available, but Supernote as a company, they are different. Quite a lot of you know that they are very active on the Reddit community, and the Supernote, as well as their products that are really good, they're very well known for their absolutely excellent support, which on Reddit threads is sometimes completely instantaneous. Now, a couple of days ago, a new thing popped up in one of their threads, which is the roadmap for the future, and on July 29th they actually revealed and updated the roadmap for the 2021, and we now have a fairly complete overview of the things, and yeah, a couple of things caught my eye that I wanted to address, so I wanted to share with you guys so that you know what to expect from the Supernote X platform, so that's A5X or A6X in 2021. So let's check it out. So first of all, we can expect 3 more updates. Update 1 coming in August, then the next one in October, and finally in December, the 3rd update for 2021. Now the features are in the beginning explained fairly rudimentary. So they say like update 1, they say main features back to the last visited document page with 1 tap, which is really cool, and a built-in calendar app. And there's no description on what kind of functionality it will have, but that's a really cool thing to see. Then we have in update 2 quite a lot of more things coming in. We have gesture eraser, improve the UI speed, search by multiple conditions. So now we'll have file names, format, keyword, mark, symbol, size, date, etc. as search criterions. Then we have reply emails directly by handwriting annotations on original email contents. I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but it sounds pretty cool. As a concept, it sounds something that can be very instantaneous and very useful. And then the final thing in October is display mirroring. Juicy. And for update 3, we have main features listed as insert images in notes, support auxiliary lines and graphics for notes, basically a smart brush such as circle, triangle, square, rectangle, so basically your geometric shapes, and landscape mode. And when they say it like this, it doesn't say landscape mode in notes or anything, it says landscape mode in general. So does that mean that it's going to be a systemic wide landscape mode? Here's hoping. So this kind of summary is exciting enough for me, because there's exciting enough things for me to warrant to go through the rest of the detailed stuff that's listed in here. And that's basically detailed features and priority. And this is where things get very interesting and some stuff gets revealed, which is really cool. At least as far as I'm concerned, they promise to elevate the platform even higher. Here they divide into priorities. First priority is the most recently upcoming update. So first priority is August, second priority features is October, and third priority is in December. So now let's go through the first priority or August features that should be coming to the A6X platform soon. So from the original one, we already have back to the last visited page after visiting a link in documents. And then we have as sub bullet points something that really excites me. So we have document internal hyperlinks. I'm not sure what exactly does that mean. Can you add hyperlinks or not? Because we already have functionality of internal hyperlinks. But this one, the second one, external hyperlinks between documents and applications. This thing is a game changer. This thing is what I was hoping for and waiting for from any platform to actually do, because this support transforms the device into a truly organizational powerhouse. Because just imagine that you can go from one notebook, and if this, I don't know how it's going to be implemented, I hope that it's going to be implemented by selecting something or inserting an object or something like that that you can tap on. If that's the case, then yeah, that should be really powerful, that you can create a hierarchy of your notebooks, documents, and everything else all from, yeah, one place. That's just very promising. I just can't wait to see how they implement it, and I really just hope that it's customizable, that it's something that you can create on the Supernote, and that it can integrate different formats that Supernote can work with, such as images, notebooks, obviously documents, and Word files. Table of contents page in a note. So somebody's definitely listening. Enable deletion of star marks on table of content pages. Calendar. Current calendar feature. Doesn't really explain that much, so we'll see. And then finally we have add password to files and add password to note files. So that means that you can locally lock certain notes, which is definitely useful. Now for the second priority, or the October update, we have toolbar interaction, which means that you can trim the screen borders, which I'm not sure what can you maybe just resize the toolbar? I don't know, we'll see. Floating toolbar and hide the toolbar. Yay, finally we'll be able to hide the toolbar, which is really cool. Pen switching efficiency. Current pen change is on the second level menu, better adjusted to the first level menu. Excellent, so no longer 2 taps, you will be able to change the pen in 1 tap. Multi-element export, titles, directory, keywords, star marks, hyperlinks, covers can be added when exporting notes. Oh, just gets better. Again, sounds extremely promising, very ambitious, and if they pull it off that it's really usable in a real world kind of environment, this again is something that can transform the usability of this device to a whole different level. Annotations, digests, star marks, internal hyperlinks can be added when exporting document files. Okay, all right, so definitely a better support for exporting, and some very exciting news as far as exporting notebooks. Then we have gesture eraser, no idea what that could mean. Handwriting stroke cutting. After the handwriting eraser is optimized, there is still a problem that the whole handwriting content is erased when using the region selected eraser or lasso tool. So that would be an improvement or a fix. Organize note contents. Cross-page copy and paste among different note files. Finally, that's a very long expected thing to, should have been there a long time ago, but it's a good thing to see it coming here. Merge selected note pages among different files as a new note file. Okay, so you can actually merge multiple notebooks into a new notebook, sort of like PDF operations. Pretty cool. Handwriting notes annotations can be copied and pasted among different applications. Oh, now we're talking. Now, this is something that not many platforms can do, and it is a definitive limitation. So let's say, for example, you wrote down something handwritten in a document and you want to copy that into the notebook. Currently, you can't do that, but they are definitely working on being able to, yeah, standardize the lasso or the selection tool so you can copy paste between different apps. Great. Then we have advanced layer operations, merge layers, reversible, so you can undo layers, and you can finally rename layers. Great. Keyword sorting, keyword sorted by first letters from A to Z. Okay, a cover of a notebook. Ah, somebody's looking at what Remarkable is doing. Set imported file as a cover page, set note page as a cover page. This is actually improved as if you compare it to other documents, or other platforms, sorry, because you can import a dedicated file that doesn't necessarily, or at least sounds like it, that doesn't necessarily have to be a part of the notebook, and use that as a cover. That I like very much. That I like really a lot, because it doesn't mean that you have to contain the cover there and you can just set it. It's very cool. Email reply with handwritten annotations. Reply emails directly by handwriting annotations on original email contents. Sounds good, but this entirely depends on how it's implemented, how efficient it is, and just basically the UX and the UI part of it are going to be a make or break on it. As an idea, sounds good, but yeah, this is just something that you have to try and see how it works. Email sharing. Note files can be shared via email as PDF or PNG images. Okay. Digest symbols A and D, display optimization to optimize the display of the digest underlines. Symbol A and D, which overlap the original contents. Okay, this is a fix. Search by multiple conditions, sorted by file, format, keyword, mark, symbol, size, date, etc. So this is actually cool because you can have multiple conditions. I missed that originally, that it's a multi-condition filter. So that's a cool thing to have. Screensaver settings with one tap, screensaver setup with one tap under note page, document calendar, pages to be estimated. Don't really understand what this means. Categorization of customized templates, categorization and oh, this is cool. This is really cool because then you can create your own library of templates for landscape, portrait, grid lines, calendar stuff, organizational stuff, musical stuff, who knows, whatever you may want. Really cool. Display mirroring. You're not telling us any details, but display mirroring sounds like screen sharing, doesn't it? So that you may be able to screen share from your Supernote A5X onto the computer, onto a projector, onto your Zoom call or something. Well, certainly sounds like it, but we don't have any details, so I'm hoping that's the case. And then we finally have the third priority, which is the December, and that's when we have customized toolbar, reverse customized menu space. Don't know what that is. Enable to switch pages when the hand turns pages off. When the touch off feature is on, or basically when their touch is off, page swipe is still functional. That's pretty cool. That's very cool to have. I don't know how are they going to implement that and have palm rejection, remains to be seen. Data backup, user preferences, files, annotations, mark and related can be backed up, which can be recovered as before, reset status even after reset. Okay, so good. You can have your state of the system backed up. Multiple node files export and conversion in batch. Multiple notebooks can be exported and converted in batch, especially for standard formats such as PDF. That is super useful. Sounds like a small thing, but if you're using it a lot and if you're doing a lot of notebooks, this is a really cool thing because, yeah, I mean, you can imagine the use cases here quite a lot, I hope. Smart Sync, program, active synchronization, PC mobile app, terminal linkage. Depends how it works. You know, if the connection and the speed and the reliability is good, then sure. Generally speaking, I am skeptical of smart things until they prove themselves to be smart. So remains to be seen. Clipboard, content optimization, handwriting, text, image, formula. Well, you can't just drop a bombshell like this. It's just like one of the etc. things. Okay, well, we'll see. Definitely sounds interesting. Clipboard list, multiple historical copy contents can be saved for users. Oh, I like this. So you will have a multi-leveled clipboard memory to choose from. It doesn't say how many, but even if it's like 5, that's a huge thing. Wow. Okay, they are definitely listening to their people and they are working on a platform like mad. There's like no candy here. There's just proper content that they're putting in. I love this. All right. Enrich note contents. Note handwriting converts to text. Could it be, finally, that we get the handwriting to text with the smart brush? We'll see what does that do. And the recognition of mark symbols, that could have something to do with the formula. This indicates that by the end of the year in December, we might finally have not only handwriting to text conversion, but also mark symbols to text. Now, if that means that we can use mathematical formulas and all that kind of stuff converted to text, that would be absolutely fantastic. And then we have support auxiliary lines and graphics for notes such as circle, triangle, square, rectangle, insert images and text in note files, and multiple level title setting. Probably they're thinking about heading and subheading so that you can have table of contents with the indentations. if that's the case, like you have on Notea, when you can have like one underliner and two underlines. I hope that's what they're thinking, because it sounds like it. And if that's the case, absolutely fantastic. I love being able to organize my notes as a document. That's something that I absolutely love. And these tools are just, you know, it's like an injection of superpowers into the notebook capabilities of the Supernote. This sounds, as I said in the beginning, kind of exciting. And we have digest contents, and if you don't know what digest means, digest are annotations. That's basically how you select things and add notes in text files or document files in ebooks on the Supernote platform. So that's what digest is. So digest content optimization, support digest of text, pictures, and formulas, etc. I don't know what that means. Maybe that you can select text and formulas. We'll see. Landscape mode, split screen function. Drop another bombshell like that. Okay, well, we all know what that can mean, so, but again, remains to be seen how it will be implemented. So far, they implement things really, really well, so let's see how that works. Text format, support text files, finally. Yes, I'm an ancient dinosaur. I used .txt files, but for the dinosaur like me, and I'm sure there's others like me as well, supporting text files is a really fun thing to have. And MD formats as well, really cool. So quick note, quick handwriting memo could be useful. Drawing board, sketchboard, texture, color type, paint brushes. That is one of the weak spots of the Supernote. The paint brushes are so-so. Perfectly usable for writing and everything like that, but for drawing and painting and sketching, not that usable. Now we have texture, color, type of paint brushes. Very exciting, but this entirely depends on how it's been implemented, because yeah, what good is it if there's a huge variety of brushes that are just not, or meh at the best. So we'll see. This is a difficult thing to implement. They are a very skilled team, and yeah, that so far is true. But this part here requires an artistic touch. That requires somebody who's an artist, who understands or technology-oriented artist, somebody who knows how to do this, not just to mimic it, but to actually know what an artist needs when they're using a certain brush. So Remarkable so far is the only one that managed to get that right. Let's see if the Supernote joins the club in December. And then we have style, size, layers, etc. That's going to be interesting to see what does that mean. At this point, I have no idea. PDF start page setting. Need to customize the start page due to inconsistency of content page number and page count number. Maybe it's a fix. I'm not entirely sure what that means. And UI 3.0. Optimize the design of UI 3.0. So there you have it. Hopefully now you understand why I felt inclined to make a video like this, because it's not just one or two things. It's the entire roadmap and just the mindset that they have for the Supernote A5X, and yeah, what they've done to the platform in the year that they've had it, or a year and a little bit, is absolutely amazing. The thing that I really appreciate about the Supernote, of course, you have the support, which is excellent, the product, which is really, really good. I love the Supernote a lot, as you know, but the focus that they have and the vision that they have for that platform is proper. Now, what do I mean by that? There's no candy. There's no sugar coating. There's no, there are no sale points here. This is all content. There's no selling of the mist, if you will. It's just proper, concrete roadmap and proper, concrete features and updates and improvements of the platform. I really, really appreciate that, and I put a tremendous amount of value on that, because this is the thing that that you pay for. The longevity of the platform, the support of the platform, and the team that's actually actively listening to the community and trying to be agile and on their feet to yeah, improve the device so that the existing customers and the future customers can get the product that they want to use, not just to show off, but actually to use. And for me, that's hats off. Respect, definitely respect. The other team that I also see that from are Quirk Logic. They are also doing that. They're not as agile, but they are picking up on speed, so that's a good thing to see as well. But so far, yeah, as far as the product support, the platform support, and focus on growing of the platform, I think that Supernote is definitely on top of all of the contenders so far. And that's something that, Books, Remarkable, and everybody else can look up to and see how it's done properly. So many exciting features here. Which features are you excited about? I personally am, number one thing that really blows my mind is the potential of the external hyperlinks. If that works the way I hope it will, that is a complete game changer for how I use my devices, and that would transform the Supernote A5X to then become the main thing because of that single feature. Now, if you combine that with the split screen function and the landscape and the convert of handwriting to text, and if that also supports the formulas and all the stuff that they've actually mentioned, and I get to have geometric shapes and importing images and using a custom image to import for my notebooks and stuff, I mean, yeah, there's a heck of a lot of things to look forward to on the Supernote AX platform by the end of 2021. Here's hoping that they are able to implement all of or most of the things that they are promising here on the roadmap, and that they keep the standard of implementation high as it has been so far. Because if that's the case, then yeah, it's looking like by the end of 2021, at least as far as pure usability goes, Supernote A5 or A6X platform is going to be the one to beat for the competitors, because it is growing into a bit of a beast, to be quite honest. I hope you like the videos. I hope you like the promising features of the Supernote. If you do, please share your opinions and just what do you think about all of this. And also, if you like the work that I do, please like and subscribe and ding the notification bell down in the description below to get notified when new videos come out on My Deep Guide. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye.